What's up, coaches? Welcome to Three Face Football. I'm Coach Rod, and today we're going to talk a little football 101. Basically, I'm going to talk today as if you guys were all incoming ninth grade freshmen coming into our program like rookie camp. So we're going to go over some real basics. Basically, we're going to talk about the midline and gaps, what those are. We're going to talk about splits and smart splits, and also some adjustments for all positions. You know, we have certain words that we're going to use. I think you guys that are older, seasoned veteran guys, you'll get a kick out of some of these words that I use with our offense. So, hey guys, listen, coaches, this is what I need you to do. Go down and hit the subscribe button and like so I can keep producing videos like this and put them out for you guys if you enjoy them. And now let's get to it.
All right, guys, we got Coach Rod here. I'm going to show you guys a couple things about our offense that we need to discuss and get installed. Okay, we're going to start with some basics here. I'm going to go over the gaps and defensive line techniques here with you first. Okay, expect everybody to understand this stuff. Take your time, back this up, and push pause if you need to read some of the terms down here at the bottom. But everybody's going to know what all this information means. Okay, we're practicing this on a daily basis and we're saying things, but how do you know what we're saying? Is by going back and reviewing this information and then asking questions on what, stuff that you're not clear about. Okay, starting with the positions. Okay, the C here stands for center, G's are the guards, tackles, X and Y are tight end or receivers. Okay, this is not a formation necessarily that we use, but this is the basics to teach you guys about gaps and splits. Alright, so basically we have this line here that's called the midline, and you'll see here it extends north and south through both the front tip and back tip of the football through the crotch of the center. Okay, it's just this imaginary line that separates the right from the left. Okay, the right side from the left side. Okay, so starting from the center and working to the right, the space between the center and the guard is known as the A gap. The space between the right guard and the right tackle is known as the B gap. The space between the right tackle and tight end is known as the C, and then outside of the tight end we call it the D gap, or the perimeter. Okay, if you understood that, it works the same way on the left. You got A gap, B gap, C gap, and D gap. So we're talking about the specific space, the location, the bubble we might refer to it as, okay, between each offensive lineman in our formation. Now the splits, okay, is discussing, or is a term to describe the distance between the players in our offensive formation here. Okay, so we'll start here between our center and our guard and tackles here. We like to use a 3-foot split as our base, and we adjust it based on the scheme that we're running. So again, we're just trying to teach you a term here that splits is talking about the distance, how far away or how tight do you align to the player that's next to you. Okay, another term, we got gaps, we got splits, we got midline. Okay, last thing we need to talk about on this slide is adjustments. Adjustment words for offensive line, we have Tammy, Wilma, and Norma. We got 3 terms. And I always tease the guys, I tell them I dated 3 girls in high school, Tammy, Wilma, and Norma. And Tammy was tiny, Wilma was wide, and Norma, she was just normal. Well, this indicates, what we want you to do with your split. If we're saying Tammy, 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 we're saying, hey, tighten your split. So move closer to the football, tighten down. If we say Wilma, 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 we're telling you to widen your split out. And then Norma is just get a basic 3-foot split. You'll see coaches screaming this stuff to you to adjust your splits on the offensive line. Wide receivers, when we get you out here on the numbers, that's your normal split. On top of the numbers, 9 yards here from the sideline. Here's a sideline, and here's the numbers. That's 9 yards. Okay, you're going to be right here on top of the numbers. But if we want you to move in, we'll just simply say Tulsa, Tulsa. Okay, we don't have to call a new formation. We just say Tulsa, Tulsa, and tighten your split up. Okay, if we want you to widen out, Okay, we'll use the word big money, big money. Okay, and you just keep moving. Okay, as long as we keep saying it, then you know you'll just stop when we say you're good. All right. Other terms you need to know is anytime a coach tells you to move up or move back, he's talking about in relation to the line of scrimmage. This is where the football is. Okay, laterally, sideline to sideline. Okay, that's the line of scrimmage. Okay, if he says move up, he wants you to move up on the line of scrimmage. If he says move back simply away from the line of scrimmage. If a coach says move in, he wants you to move towards the ball. If a coach says move out, he wants you to move out, away from the football. And it works the same way on the right side. Move in, move out, move back, move up. Simple stuff. Okay, in football, you got to have 7 guys on the line of scrimmage at all times. Wide receivers, the X and Y's, you guys are responsible for knowing if you're that you're on. You're always on the line of scrimmage. Only our wing backs and fullbacks and our quarterback are off the line of scrimmage in the backfield. So X and Y receivers always have to know that you're on. So if a coach tells you you're on, it's because you're probably standing off the line of scrimmage and he's telling you to move up. So when somebody says you're on, they're meaning move up, knucklehead. You need to get your butt up on the line of scrimmage or we're going to get a penalty. If somebody says you're off, that means you need to back up because you're in the backfield and you don't need to be on the line of scrimmage. And there's other things that go into it. We're not going to get into right now, but if you're on when you're not supposed to, you might be ineligible to go out for a pass, and it could cause us to get a penalty. So you just really got to understand the rule, these words. I'm sorry, and we'll teach you the rules along the way while you're learning this offense. Measuring up simply means, let's say for example, this Y man's here, and this letter D is a wing back. Okay, their alignment is a 1 by 1, 1 foot back, 1 foot out relationship with the lineman. So basically, we'll reach out and touch his butt with our hand to make sure we're measuring up, making sure we're at the proper distance back and out. Okay, 1 by 1. Like we're supposed to. So that's just what the word measure up means, just kind of letting you know what that term means.
That's all I got for you coaches today. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell so that you're notified about future videos. Coaches, if you would, please also go by and check out our website. It's provided for you down in the description below.